Alright, welcome back to another video that everyone over here is watching right now, and today in this
Where do
video
we come
is
from?
actually the video
And
that we're
where
gonna
are we
be
going?
giving everyone a status update on progress of my Genshin account basically. As maybe most of you guys are not probably aware, so in this video we're gonna make things a little bit more clear. Is that on the mid of July 2025 my Genshin account was hacked basically. My Genshin account was hacked as well as my Honkai account was hacked. My Honkai account had an option to retrieve the relics and light cones, luckily through support pages. However, my Genshin account was actually pretty badly destroyed to a point level that I lost almost entirely all my characters' weapons and artifacts. So we are making quite a lot of progress at the very moment. We recently lost to this weapon, Primordial Jadewing Spear, from the standard banner. But my accounts, most of their weapons were completely destroyed. I lost quite a lot of artifacts on all my characters. These are all the lower artifacts that the hacker actually leveled up, and these are all the sets that I have been farming for the past 1 week on my account, by the way. So my account is gaining back progress basically over the time so far. So a lot of things were completely destroyed, and it's extremely unfortunate what has happened. Resources were destroyed, and my resources are slowly growing at the very moment because of the past 1 week of grinding that's happening in my current account. We have about one team ready to move into the future at the current moment. Skirk, Shenhe, Furina and Charlotte is all built up done. I need to just level up their weapons so that they are ready to actually go. And that's gonna be my priority right now at the moment, to finish them up basically. And currently at the moment I'm working on a Nilu Bloom team at the moment to proceed with the future. So because I got in Lauma, I won my 50-50s on Lauma. I managed to get Lauma on my 50-50s and I won her 50-50. And unfortunate that the hacker actually used my guaranteed on Sitlali. So I have about C1 Sitlali because the hacker used my primals in version 5.7 to pull onto Sitlali's banner to get me C1 Sitlali apparently. Now C1 Sitlali is actually not that entirely bad, but it's decently good for certain kind of teams and etc. So the situation for my account looks pretty rough, but it's taking a very slow progress on grinding back again. We have a lot of characters to grind back again, and we're taking things really slow, like Ayaka, Ganyu. We don't really need to build them up because Kirk is basically the new meta cryo DPS that you need. Do you really need to rebuild Raiden? It's not really necessary unless you really like her, by the way. And depending on what you want to, what kind of Raiden that you really want to use is really up to you basically. But as future goes forward with the current way for my account, I plan to strongbox emblem set and continue slowly just rebuilding all these characters back again. And I think a lot of characters like here, like Huta, I don't need to rebuild them because Huta is pretty gone dead in the current meta. Klee, you don't need to rebuild. Kuki Shinobu is very easy to rebuild again. Fischl is not that hard to rebuild. Xingqiu needs emblems so you can keep strongboxing to actually rebuild him. Bennett is super easy to rebuild again, which I plan to rebuild by strongboxing emblem. Same for Xiangling as well. So these are emblem characters are going to be my final resort later this year to strongbox them, their emblem set, and continuing to rebuild their characters and stuff like that. Like Zilonen is super easy to build because she needs defense stat. Shiori needs defense, so easy to build. Xian Yun just needs HP and etc. for her healing build. She's not that bad. Kazuha is super easy to build as well. Jean, you don't really need to rebuild again. Jean is pretty dead. Sitlali needs a little bit of rebuilding, but you can strongbox her set. Ganyu, you can completely forget about Ganyu because Ganyu is pretty dead in the meta unless you like her aesthetic and then you feel like want to rebuild her again. So these are some characters that I plan to just leave them alone, and slowly, just as time goes by, I'll try to rebuild them again very slowly. But as time goes by in the future, I don't think I want to try to rebuild them anytime soon, because I want to focus on the new Nordcry region without having the need to go rebuild them all of them again. And only the characters that I need, I'll be focusing on trying to rebuild them. Like Veresa, you don't need. Yai Miko, you don't need to rebuild. Paizu, you don't need to rebuild. Nuvelet is good. I already have some Marushisi sets. All I need to just level them up and Nuvelet will be easily ready. Kokomi, I'm gonna try to rebuild. She goes by HP. It's super easy to do that. Nilu, I'm gonna focus now. This is my next team that I'm gonna focus. Nilu team with Lauma is my main focus. Mavuika, I'm not too sure what I want to do. Maybe I'll keep strongboxing her set because her set is out in the strongbox. So I'm gonna try to strongbox Mavuika's set slowly. As time goes by, I will try to give her a 4-piece and get her over with. So these are characters are not gonna be done over by like a month or two. It's gonna take me at least a year or two, and I'm not taking the rush to it or at all, by the way. Like Alakino is also needing to be rebuilt, and I'm gonna take my time to rebuild Alakino. It's not really that bad. I have the characters, so other than that, these characters you don't need to focus on rebuilding them. They're all dead except Lauma. Lauma I'm gonna focus on rebuilding currently at the moment. So my plan for the future goes by like this now, by the way. Okay.
Has somewhere to call home is nice.
My plan for the future goes by like this. Alongside of these characters, I'm focusing on a brand new team for Nordcry. So I'm saving up for Escoffier to finish up my Skirk team. As you guys know, I have been waiting for Skirk team nearly since 5.6 was released. I have been using Charlotte as my healer almost since 5.6. She's pretty good. She's useful at the current moment for me, so I'm still using her. So this is my team currently at the moment. Once Escoffier comes in, my Skirk team will be completely done. And then once that's going to be completely done, I'll be trying to get my Hyperbloom team done as well in the meantime slowly. So I'm trying to get my Hyperbloom team, which is Nilu team, done at the very moment. Nilu, Kokomi, Nahida and Lauma is my main focus currently at the moment as well, to get them over with. Once that's done, I'm going to get Columbina alongside with Nicole, Alice and Sandrone. That's the plan for my this year basically, currently at the moment. So these are all the main focus that I have. So by the time that maybe even 6.7 drops is probably when I'm going to be returning back to stream on Twitch. So our Genshin streams will be returning back on Twitch on 6.7, version 6.7, where introduction of Alice will be coming out. In version 6.7, you can expect Genshin streams to come back on Twitch again. Because I'll be taking the time from current 6.0 all the way until 6.7, the required time to rebuild my account back again. So the time within these patches I needed pretty big time for me to grind and rebuild my account basically. So, and it's gonna be enough time for me to rebuild before I actually go back on a live stream again. So that's the plan that I basically have, and I'm giving you guys a status update on this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Yeah, you can expect some Pulse video, by the way. You may not be looking out for Genshin streams from me for a while, but you can expect some Pulse video. You can expect Columbina Pulse video, Nicole, Alice and Sandrone Pulse video on my YouTube channel. So stay tuned for those videos, by the way. And this is the Angel signing off. Thank you, and I'll catch you guys all on another video. Bye bye.